So you're an educator, a course creator. You pour your heart and soul into your work. But then the unthinkable happens. It gets stolen. In this digital age, it's a huge, huge challenge. Today, we're going to break down the essential playbook for defending your hard work online.
Just imagine it. You find your entire course, every lesson, every graphic, uploaded somewhere else by a total stranger. It's that gut punch feeling, right? Your first instinct might be to panic, but what you really need is a clear, strategic plan.
In that plan, it's all built around something called the DMCA. The best way to think about it is like the official rulebook for online copyright. It was designed to give creators like you a way to fight back, but it also protects platforms from getting sued for what their users upload. So how does that balance actually work?
While the DMCA is kind of two things at once. It's a sword that you can use to take down stolen content. It's a super powerful tool, but it's also a shield. And here's the catch. That shield can be used against you through false claims that get your legitimate content taken down. Understanding both sides of this is absolutely key.
All right, let's start on offense. This is you on the attack, using the DMCA to get your stolen work removed. This is probably the most common way creators use the DMCA, and believe me, getting it right is everything. The whole process breaks down into 3 pretty clear steps. First up, you've got to document your proof. You need to show that the work is yours and find the exact URL where the stolen copy is living. Second, you hunt down the platform's official process. Look for a DMCA form or a legal contact email. And finally, you send that formal notice, making sure every little detail is perfect.
And complete is the magic word here. This is not some casual email, It's a real legal document, and it has to include all of these things. You describe your work, link to the stolen copy, state you're the owner, and, this is the big one, you swear under penalty of perjury that you're telling the truth. If you miss even one of these, the platform can totally ignore your request.
Okay, now let's flip the script. What if you're the one who gets a takedown notice, and you know it's bogus? Talk about stressful. But the DMCA gives you a way to fight back. It's called the counter notice.
This chart really lays it out. A takedown notice is filed by the person claiming their stuff was stolen. The counter notice, that's you, saying, hey, this was a mistake, and asking to get your content put back up. And here's the thing. Once you file a counter notice, the platform will usually restore your content, unless the person who filed the original claim decides to actually sue you. Now, just like a takedown, the counter notice has its own set of strict rules. You give your info, identify what was taken down, and again, you have to state under penalty of perjury that it was a mistake. But check this out. This part is crucial. You have to consent to the jurisdiction of a U.S. federal court. That's basically you saying, I'm so confident this was a mistake that I'm willing to defend it in court. It shows you mean business.
Look, playing offense and defense is important, but you know what's even better? Avoiding the fight in the first place. So let's talk about proactive protection, how to play the long game and keep your content safe from day one. Here's your prevention toolkit. We're talking about 4 key strategies here. Using digital watermarks, setting up crystal clear licensing, actively looking for theft, and even educating your own students about copyright. Think about the power of a simple watermark. It could be a visible logo in the corner of your video or an invisible one embedded right in the file. Either way, it's a huge deterrent. It's like putting your name on your property. It makes it way harder for someone to claim your work as their own and way easier for you to prove it's yours.
Don't make people guess. By using clear licensing terms, like the ones from Creative Commons, they're super easy to use, you are setting the rules of the road. You can spell out exactly if your work can be used commercially, if it can be changed, or if people just need to give you credit. This clears up so much confusion and really strengthens your legal position.
So why sit around and wait to accidentally find out your stuff's been stolen? Go on the hunt. You can be proactive. A lot of platforms, like YouTube with its amazing Content ID system, have tools that automatically scan for copies of your work. You can even use other services to search the web for you, so you can act fast.
At the end of the day, you have to remember this. The time, the expertise, the passion you pour into your content, it all has immense value. Dealing with the DMCA isn't just some boring legal thing. It's about you, the creator, standing up and confidently saying, this is mine and it's worth protecting.
Knowing how to protect your work shouldn't make you scared to create. It should do the opposite. It should empower you. It gives you the security to go out there and share what you know with the world. So with this playbook in your back pocket, the only real question left is, what are you going to create next?